people don't understand that settlers here are here at the expense of their indigenous hosts, right? And it's these people that are benefiting from being on land being on stolen land, and then pointing the finger at Native people going to university with some funding and saying, like, you get that for free. And it's like, no, actually you get this land for free.
So there's like this weird idea that like all Native people get free education, which is completely false. It's all dependent on like your band or like scholarships or anything. Like we apply for scholarships just like anyone else. So one time I was in my social work class and this white girl was talking about how Native students get like free spots at university and all their tuition paid and everything. And I looked at her and I was like, that's ridiculous. That's not true. I applied to UVic the same way you did. I got in through merit, just like you.
This assumption that this isn't a Native space. And it's reinforced by these people that are surprised that I'm here or think that I am an exception for being here.
So that's like putting us all in a box saying, oh, they're dumb Indians, you know? They can't get into university unless they have a special spot, which is like really racist.
And even now, like when I meet people, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm in university at UBC. Good for you. Good for you. And I'm studying like First Nations and Indigenous studies. Oh my God, that is just precious. Like, good for you. Good for you.
Being in university is actually a really big deal for a First Nations person in Canada. If you look at the statistics, like, I shouldn't have graduated, I should have committed suicide by now, or I should be pregnant, or like I should be dead. So the fact that I'm in university shows like extreme resistance to the colonial state. And I am here because I want to change things like radically, like right now.
So this small funding that comes from the government, which is a duty from the government based on contact and relationship, comes at a great loss for a lot of Indigenous people, you know, and that's what people don't understand. It comes from a loss of land and right to your land. And also, I just say, like, well, if you want to start paying some of my $35,000 student loans, you can, you know, like, it's not free for me. It's never been free. And I just wish that I didn't have to sit here and explain to people that I have debt, that I have to work too, in order to kind of justify the need to not receive like racism.
And now I'm at this point where I'm so tired of it and I'm so angry. I'm like, there's no excuse to be ignorant these days. Like, you have the internet, you have libraries, you have museums. Like, there is no reason for you to be uneducated on like the real history of Canada or what actually happened to Indigenous people.